Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom, and I'm running late. I had to answer all the comments on YouTube because Sir Rodney feels so loved getting all those birthday wishes. He's never felt this love since he went to the high school party with a 2-4 of beer, eh? Yes, he had lots of friends that night. Unreal. But Sir Rodney has commented on most of them. He is so surprised that he has that many friends on the King of Obsolete YouTube channel. Because we are both influencers. Yes, both of us. Yes, including the staff and Johnny. We're influencers. All right. Okay. This morning we woke up to -9, but feels like -12, okay? And there's hardly any wind, as you can tell by the flags, okay? All right, on the yo-yo scale, +16, but feels like +10. Slowly, it's dropping down to the negative numbers. And also, too, Amazon has my 4th book of my writing career, King of Obsolete's Adventures. Yes, it's free from October 28th to November 1st. That's 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. Oh, I'm having a hard time concentrating. Yes, we'll scroll this way to get everybody confused. All right. Oh, yes, and the truck started, no problem. Yesterday, plugged in. Lots of choke, pump the gas, boom, boom. Yes, over here. All right. I don't know if we can see it. I have the wood stove going in the caboose because it needs a good burnout. Yes, burn it out because it was smoldering when we last used it, because it was putting out way too much heat. So we're gonna, burn it in and then heat up the caboose to take any dampness or anything from the summer air. I don't know, can we see it? Oh, this is terrible. Can we see anything? The sun is coming up, so we've got glares everywhere, but it's nice to see the sun. We haven't seen it in a while. And I got the wood stove going in the shop to make it toasty warm in there so I can sit on my bar stool and work on the carburetor for the cat. Yes, the IH cat. Oh, I've offended people. Oh, well. Okay, let's scroll a bit more. We're having fun today. We're not sure what we're doing today, but we got loose ends to get ready. I don't know where this snow is. They've been forecasting snow for the last 5 days and we're getting nothing. Unreal. Kind of like my marriage. I married a nun. None in the morning, none at noon, and none at night. Oh, that was a burn. Okay, we did a full rotation. Oh, I can see the wood stove smoke now from the caboose. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it doesn't show up on the glare in the camera, but we'll do another video over there to make it up. All right, look at the sun. It's coming up behind the trees. It's kind of in the south sort of thing. I'm confused. I got dizzy spinning around and around there. All right, but it's looking good. All right, let's go get some things done, get these wood stoves going, and walk the dogs. They're just dying to get out. And here comes the boss. Okay, walk behind the caboose, and we'll take a video of behind the caboose and use the sunshine. There was a glare on this camera screen to show the wood stove is going in the caboose. All right, let's walk forward. We'll try this to do it. Walk and talk video or walk and fall. It is slippery, and at my age. Okay, so we got the stove going here. All right. Ooh, that was a little bright. I don't know, can you guys feel the heat off of there, Les Nessman? All right, so we got the door open. We want it hot in here, and this is the temperature up here. But also too, the sun shining in the window here, okay, is affecting this thermometer, okay? So it's reading the heat from the sun. Yeah, it's hard to believe. That's why cats and dogs lay in the sunshine, because it's warm. All right, let's get this stove pumping out some heat. We'll walk the dogs, and then we'll get working away here, because I can't wait to sit on that bar stool to fix that carburetor and drink a beer like Norm. Okay, we're on the South Trail, and I don't have my Lily Tomlin mic, but this is rock or bedrock sticking up or rock in the ground. The rock is still warm, okay, from the summer, so the snow isn't sticking to it, so the snow has melted on it. It's kind of neat phenomenon, but that's why it takes so long for the ground to freeze up here, because it's warm. Okay, 10:30 and I just left the house. I finished answering all the comments and everything on YouTube and social media. All right, let's check the caboose. You can see the wood stove has calmed down quite a bit. All right, so I've turned it right down. Okay, let's try this again, see if we can walk in. Ooh, I got talent. Yes, that's the door latchy mechanism from the old timers. There we go. You can feel the heat in here now, Les Nessman. Nice and warm. And we'll go over here. All right, plus 30 Celsius, which is like almost 84, 85 degrees Fahrenheit on the yo-yo scale. So I think it's warm enough in here that we might have to open the escape hatch. But that's what we want to do, is get the wood stove burning to get it ready for winter. Okay, we're now in the shop, and this is the wood we're burning in this wood stove. So everybody laughs at us, but we have to clean up the mess, so let's burn it. So my exercise, instead of going to the gym and pumping iron and everything like that, I'm doing, how would you say, bend over flexes to work my stomach muscles by picking the wood. All right, so this wood stove's going good, and we have a temperature of 75 degrees almost Fahrenheit, which is 24 degrees Celsius, and I'm ready to get working on the carburetor here. So just call me Norm today. Okay, that turned out pretty good. I was so focused, it was only a 1 beer job, but I took it apart, cleaned it up, used lots of Never Sees. I think Never Sees is my trademark. You got to make it all silver and shiny. We have the instructions from the kit I bought from, I think it was Steiner's. Yeah, I think it was Steiner's way back when. Okay, let's see here. It looks to be, eh? Yeah, they have a lot of good parts and good websites and stuff like that. I'll include a link at the end in the description. That way everybody knows where we get the IH cat parts, okay? But you got to remember, these motors are the same as the farm tractor, so you can, a lot of interchangeable. All right, so after lunch, we'll put this carburetor on and hope for the best. Okay, the sun is out and it is bright. There's not a breeze or anything. The flags are all in their natural state of being limp. And we got the carburetor on here, no problems, okay? So what had happened is when we sunk it, I think in 2014, water got in the carburetor and it froze. So it expanded the float holder thingy-me-bob. So then the float fell. But as you notice, we have no fuel pumps, okay? We gave up on fuel pumps for these gas motors. All you need is gravity feed. So that's why it would never really goosh out, sort of thing. So that worked out good. So we cleaned the carburetor, so we're happy. Now let's get on to the next project. Okay, we got snow coming, so I fluffed up the wood trailer, the long trailer with all the wood scraps and everything like that. So we're getting down to having some debris, which will be good for filling in some of the potholes around the kingdom to make it level. So we throw the rocks forward for debris and keep the wood. So this is working out good because we had to clean up the mess, and we're not cutting trees down in the forest to, how would you say, offend the Swedish kid. So there's my third wheelbarrow today.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville, and it's after breakfast. I'm just getting ready to go up to work now. They emailed me yesterday and asked me to come in this morning, so it's extra hours for me. So let's get ready and head on up. 2:30 and I just got off work. Now it's time to let the dogs out and make a quick lunch and then head on over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today. My dad said something about working on the wood pile, so maybe we'll go down with the Mini and fill up a couple trailer loads of that. That way we'll be stocked up for when it snows. 3 o'clock coffee, and now I'm getting ready to head on over to the kingdom. When I was at work today, I also got to fill up one of the water jugs, and I grabbed bacon and a garlic sausage ring. That way my dad can cook that up with his breakfast tomorrow. Now let's get on over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today before it snows. Just got to the kingdom, and it looks like we're heading down to the wood pile with the 41. We're going to throw some wood into the back of that and bring it up. That way my dad can mix it in with all the small pieces of kindling on the log trailer over here. Now let's head on down to the wood pile. The Mini's already down there, so it looks like I'll be walking.
down at the wood pile now, and as you can see, I'm up on top of it. It doesn't look like it's that high up, but actually, it's probably over 6 feet high here. I'll try and get to the edge to show you guys. Like, it's pretty far down there. This is the only mining that'll be happening here in WHO-ville. We're mining for boxes and wood. He's trying to dig down to get all the full boxes. Almost slipped and died right there. He's digging down to get all the full boxes for his wood stove, and then for the wood stove in the caboose as well. Once he has a big enough pile, we can start loading it into the back of the 41 there. I climbed down into the hole that we were just digging out of here. That way you guys can get a feel of how deep it actually is. Look at all that core. That was the good stuff back in the day. But as you can see, it's over 6 feet high. I'm 6'1", and it's over my head down here. Look at all this. Thankfully, none of it's going to fall on me, but I better get out of this hole and go help my dad load up the 41. It's about a 4-foot drop down to where I was just standing, and then we got another 4 feet going up on top of the pile. I was actually standing just over there, and then we have this other pile, and then we have the south trail that goes to the kingdom and back over that way. Now we are loading up the 41 with all the core boxes and miscellaneous wood. This way my dad has something for the wood stove.
Oh, look, a shiny one.
Oh, look, another shiny one. Got to make sure all the core is out of the boxes as well. That way when we put them into the wood stove and cut them with the saw, we don't cut into the rocks because that wouldn't be good for the blades. And it looks like it's starting to snow now. Good thing we came down here when we did. That's part of a pallet there, so that'll go on top with the rest of the pallets to go up to the kingdom. Sure is slippery out here too. Look at this. I almost slipped and fell a couple times. That wouldn't have been good. Thankfully, he brought the 41 and not the 39. The 39 has a bigger box. That would have been even more work to load up. Well, I guess I better get over there and help him instead of standing here filming him. That didn't take us very long. We got it all loaded up and ready to head on back up into the kingdom. He took the 41 up to the shop, so that means I get to walk the Mini back up. This thing goes so slow, I could walk faster than that, but it has to go back up and into its heated shed, that way it will run tomorrow. I also have to make sure when I'm back out of here with the Mini that I don't get any rocks or wood caught up in the track here, because the track will fall off and we'll never be able to get it back on. Last time it came off, it was a pain in the butt to get back on. I can hear my dad up there at the 41, so I better get going. Now we got the 41 parked beside the shop here. That way my dad can haul in all this firewood as he needs it. He also will be starting the wood stove in the caboose here as well, so it works out good having all this extra firewood up here. As you can see, it looks like another snowstorm is rolling in, so we better finish up so I can get going. While I was at work this morning, my dad asked me to pick up a couple things. They had Cheez-Its on sale. Normally they're $8 for a box, but they were on sale for $4, so I grabbed 2 boxes. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And he wanted a garlic sausage ring, so I picked up one of those as well. These guys are about $13 to $14, so this is a big treat for us. Now my dad can fry this up for his lunch or supper, but I will be taking half of this because I want some too. Got my dog treats in the bag there, and I cut up that garlic sausage in half so I can take some home as well. And looks like the sun's trying to peek out behind the clouds, but I'm sure it'll disappear because if you look behind me here, there's another snowstorm rolling in. Even these guys don't want to be outside. They're trying to go back in there. After 4 o'clock, I just got back from the kingdom and put the quad away. As you can see, it was a pretty easy day. We just had to load the 40-1 up with all the core boxes and miscellaneous wood and bring it back up to the shop. I'm not sure how much video I'll have tomorrow, but I will still do the weather and a few other things for you guys. But I will be working from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I won't be going to the kingdom other than to get my dog treats, because by the time we start something over there, it'll be dark. It gets dark here around 6 p.m. nowadays. Plus, with the time change and the snow that's coming, we won't be able to do very much this weekend, but I'm sure that'll all change. This is the weather we're sitting at right now. It's -3 degrees Celsius, which is 26 degrees Fahrenheit, and we even have the feels like on the bottom. It is pretty chilly out today, and it's trying to snow, as you can see as well. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, we're ready for the snow. We fluffed up the long trailer, so now when it snows we can find the wood because it's on top and the rocks are on the bottom in theory. But we're quitting early today. It's 4:30. We've had enough. We're going to celebrate Sir Rodney's birthday. We'll pretend to drink his fancy rum that he got. He must have got that in Hawaii. I don't know. All right, so we got the 41 Chevy 4x4 loaded with wood, ready to be, how would you say, used up this week. All right. And the caboose, I checked the temperature. It's plus 35 Celsius in there still. The fire died out around lunchtime, but that's what we wanted. We wanted it hot in there to dry it out. All right, let's check on the flags. The flags are over here. Oh, everybody's doing good except for the Canadian flag. The flag of exercise is in its natural state of being tangled up. All right, let's go make a video. Oh, let's walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you guys later.
What's up, Kingdom followers? Sir Rodney from West Trans here. Got a little bit of a headache this morning. I partaked in some birthday drinks yesterday. I'll show you here. This was almost full yesterday. Now she's almost empty. And I am outside cleaning up after the many snowstorms coming this year in Winnipeg. I had grass yesterday and it's gone. So I'm just taking a couple second break. I wanted to come out and thank every single one of you that wished me a happy birthday on Joey's YouTube channel. I read every one of them, I like every one of them, and I reply to every one of them. And it blows my mind how many people took time out of their day just to say happy birthday to me. So I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And round 2 of Sir Rodney's birthday is going tonight. Here's what we got in store. That is my favorite bottle of rum. It's called Bamboo. We're going to try and put a good dent in that tonight. So keep watching Joey's channel. Keep liking, keep sharing. And until next time, thank you.